Yo, so this is gonna be a different type of video. I'm actually really excited for this. Today we reacting to Tommy G. We're gonna do the East Coast Crips of Los Angeles. Let's check it out.
Now we got to go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual.
We don't even do this ass shit. Hell nah. Let's get this shit going.
What do you guys see? Why is he miming shooting a gun at someone? That seems like a bad idea. The helicopter's right there.
We thug strip your homie for all his diamonds. No reminder needed. Niggas know me when I step in. Peasky came popping hot shit just like the Reverend.
They have undercovers around here?
Man, that's how this shit get, man. I need that Lowski, you hear me?
OGs from your era, would they be baffled to see
Yes, they're killing each other.
When it comes to gang culture, there's perhaps no place in the country like California. I mean, Cali is like the NFL of gangs, and we are talking about neighborhoods that can have people who are second or third generation members. That's how deep this goes. I want you to imagine how your life might be different if you grew up in a place where your dad, your uncles, your grandpa ran the streets in a gang. And today, we dive into one of the most legendary gangs of all time, the Crips, and more specifically, we'll be on the block covering the East Coast Crips. Yes, in California. Now, some of you may be under the impression that all Crips are unified under one umbrella, and maybe they are in prison, and maybe...
Man, Cali is so beautiful. This supposed to be the hood. Go look at that shit. I don't know.
Ran the streets in a gang. And today, we dive into one of the most legendary gangs of all time, the Crips. And more specifically, we'll be on the block covering the East Coast Crips. Yes, in California.
Look at the scenery. This shit looks gorgeous. This don't even look bad. Now look at all the little palm trees. The sun's all out. Like the sky blue as fuck. I gotta go here one day, bro. We gonna go to Los Angeles.
Some of you may be under the impression that all Crips are unified under one umbrella, and maybe they are in prison, and maybe they were back in the day. But today, in the streets, things have become much more fractionated, where you have many different sets. You can have the Rolling Crips, the Hoover Crips, the Gangster Crips, the East Coast Crips, and more. And it's also totally possible that a Crip set can beef with another Crip set. So guys, we dive into this and much, much more as we hit the streets of South Central Los Angeles. All right, folks, we are in South Central Los Angeles. We are looking into the Crips. Now, there are many types of Crips. We're going to learn more about that. I'm not quite educated myself. This is one of the oldest gangs in America. This is another case where I booked the Airbnb, not the best spot. So we're very close to where we're shooting today. I think there's just something innately fascinating by the gangster lifestyle. And California is the big leagues when it comes to gangsters. A lot of these places, if you are simply born in a particular spot, there is a high probability that you as a young man will be sucked into a gang. It's not like an election where you get to choose between the Packers, the Bears, the Detroit Lions. From what I understand, you're born in the neighborhood, that's what you are. So without further ado, let's tap in Los Angeles with the East Coast Crips.
Helicopter flying right over our location. Because they've been circling there for a little bit.
You guys got the helicopter out question?
Somebody got 5 stars.
The helicopter's right there. Oh my God. Los Angeles is a Grand Theft Auto server here. I'm just saying.
Well, he said it too. Yeah.
Okay, I see you. Good to meet you. I'm Tommy. How you doing, bro? This is Jet Beezy. He's a gangster rapper with the East Coast Crips that sounds like this.
Big cut, he ain't finna run, we gon' strip cut. He ain't trying to get a rollie up, we gon' flip cut.
And he's the one that invited me to come by and say hello to the set.
What is going on over here?
All type of shit. It's trenches, life of the trenches, you feel me?
Do you know the origin story of the Crips?
Kind of, yes. Okay, I grew up in Los Angeles. And during the time of my growing up, there were other gangs. There were territorial gangs called the Slossons, the Gladiators, the Businessmen, the Del Vikings, and they were territorials, like for different schools. If you went into their territory, you would either get into a fight, they were fighting, there was no shooting. When 1965 came around, the Watts riots, you know, and then
I know that's not no ad. Come on, bro. Come on, Tommy. He paying them bills though. He paying them bills though. Shit.
And then the Black Power culture became relevant. So those gangs came together, and some of them became Black Panthers, okay, for the community.
It's the trenches, right? This is how it is. They hate us.
Can you give any insight to what is going on over our head right now?
You see that? You just stepped on it. Trench light. That's all I can say. Trench light.
All right, so I have a few experiences that happened today that I want to talk to you guys about, okay?
Hey, bro, if you ever went to school with any niggas like this, bro, then you know these niggas ain't even really bad for real. These niggas be good people. These niggas be funny as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying just, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't go hang with them outside of school. When we was in school, these niggas was the niggas that be cool with. I'm not gonna lie, these niggas was funny. Every school got a group of niggas like this, bro. And it's not really their fault, bro. It's just how they was brought up on some shit, bro. They still human. It ain't nothing to be scared of.
What it's like to grow up here, but 3 things happened to me today that made me think maybe I have a small idea, okay? Ops posted my address. I got threats to my house for firebombing. And I have to consider whether I bail a friend out of jail. Is that a small taste of what it's like every day around here?
I know I posted my address.
Hell no.
Nigga know come with that.
So would you say cops generally know where each other
Hey,
live?
you niggas are thorough.
Nigga, guys, it's a puzzle. Nigga putting this shit together on hood. Niggas know.
Is that Bruce?
Is there
Shit. Nigga, guys, it's a puzzle. Nigga putting this shit together on hood. Niggas know on hood.
Is there a raid? What's going on? It's a radio call. Somebody went over to that.
Man, these
So,
niggas out here cutting grass, bro.
Let's
You want
get
to
an
cut
eye on
grass
this
right
guy
now?
and see what's going on. And that's a beanbag gun?
Come on.
So it's like a riot gun almost. You guys are blocked from going back to your houses right now?
Weird ass. Hey, can I rub your
Going right under this.
What? Can you rub his hair? Are you talking to the police? I know he wasn't.
It was just good to walk down there. Now we can't walk down there. Why is that? We don't know.
Trench light once again.
They on bullshit, bro.
Is there ever a situation that you think the community and police could come together better?
No. They don't protect our serve.
Community and the police, yeah, they don't protect their serve.
They don't protect
at a
our
certain
serve.
point, where you know.
Yeah, you know who they serve. They don't protect. I believe them.
My phone died. Let me see.
Donald Trump is now in office. Are you guys a fan of what he's doing? Not a fan?
I don't really care too much about no Donald Trump.
Do you care about the Epstein list?
What you mean?
Holy
You
shit.
don't even know
It
what
just
that
occurred to me
is.
that these guys may not know what Epstein Island is, which to me is
Yeah.
almost inconceivable. It's
But
like
you gotta
not being aware
understand,
of who the
them niggas-
president is or
the
not
type of
knowing
shit
that there's
they going
12
through-
months in.
The type of shit they going through every day, the type of shit that they doing every day. Why would you care about the Epstein list? Like, they probably not even tapped in with none of that shit. Just cause like, there's other shit that they worried about in the now, in their face. I can see that. You gotta think about it.
In a year. But to me, I feel like this highlights a phenomenon where it's almost like the hood exists in a sealed off pocket of the world where some information just doesn't seem to flow in. So as someone who is passionate about exposing the truth of the Epstein list and will be investigating this story later in Washington, D.C., I felt it was my patriotic duty to give my fellow American brethren the very basics on Epstein. The pedophile island?
I feel like all them people should die.
Yeah, everybody that's doing weird shit like that should die.
Yeah, hey, that's real.
Kids.
Yeah.
You haven't heard of the Epstein list?
You heard some shit like that?
I know nothing about no kids.
Yeah. It's about
Diddy, though.
kids,
Diddy, you Diddy.
Hey, niggas love throwing Diddy under the bus, bro. Why did Diddy just catch it straight? We're talking about Epstein. Diddy be on some weird shit, so don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not weird.
Trying to be as honest as possible. Who is the strongest prison gang in California?
Neighbors on Hood.
Who's Neighbors?
Neighbors, the neighborhoods. All of us on Hood, neighbors.
Is that like all the Crips United?
All the Crips, yeah. The Rolands, the East Coasters.
So in prison, you guys do unite, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. We allies, yeah.
Okay, but what about the Serenios? They're pretty tough, aren't they?
Yeah, we fuck with our Mexicans though on Hood. Hell yeah. Like, we used to beef with the Mexicans, but they cool with us. Like, you know, they good peoples.
What about the Aryan Brothers?
It's good to know.
They cool, they do.
Hey, y'all, I don't know what movie that was. Y'all remember that one movie where the dude was on the phone? He was just walking, and the group of Mexican gangs. This happened in LA. It was on some type of movie. I don't know what it's called, but he was on the phone. They like, "Hey, you bang?" Nigga said, "No, I don't bang," and tried to walk off. Them niggas switched his ass down. I don't know what movie that is, but that shit was scary, bro. That shit was OD. And I think I laughed.
So we be
too,
in there with them.
Can each you one at a time walk me through some of your tattoos you got? Okay, so EC, that's East Coast.
Slob on Hood. The BK, blood, slob niggas. You just get this.
Like Tony the Tiger earned his stripes. So did you?
BK too on the dead homies. East side.
That means East Side.
That's BK. On Hood, slob on Hood, blood killer.
Oh.
On Hood, with the fingers though.
You know how someone's like, everyone already know what the fuck I'm talking about. But what for the like? Maybe there's someone out there that doesn't.
You gotta go through struggle to get where you want to be.
On Hood, like what?
You gotta feel what struggle is.
You gotta go through the motions. On Hood, we all
Before you get your first million, you gonna fail first.
It's ups and downs,
Yeah,
bro. You gotta take a loss. If you don't take a loss, you ain't no right. Take a loss, if you don't take a short, you gotta take a loss.
Hey, that go back to my video I made the other day, bro. You gotta just keep going, keep doing this shit. Just keep doing it, keep doing it. You gonna get good at this shit, no matter what you do. These are gang members saying this shit. No matter what you do in life, you gotta fail and get better. It's just part of everything, bro. It's just part of everything.
Everybody in this world, not even you. You done took losses yourself.
A lot of them.
You gotta bump your head a couple times, sister. You feel me? Because if you don't bump your head, you just gonna think you just like, all right. But once you start bumping your head, then you gonna start valuing shit way more and doing certain. Because once if you don't got if a nigga don't got no mistakes, then what can he learn from?
So real.
Why do you guys
That's
call
so
yourself
real.
East Coast?
We're on the east side of South Central though.
So if you go on the other side of that freeway, you're on the west side now.
So what neighborhood are we in right now?
And now we in the East Coast,
East Coast
Six Crips. We in the 6-6s right now.
But this hood right here, from Florence all the way to Slauson, is all called the 6-pack. It's all one hood.
I'll ask you guys this: who do you guys think is the most successful race in America? By money per capita, which race in America makes the most money? You think?
I ain't gonna lie.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Say Mexicans, as far as what they got going, you know,
Bro,
with the borders and
Mexicans
shit.
try to build everything. I was about to say, the richest people.
But look though, white people had a head start on everybody. If we not counting niggas that had a head start, just out of the niggas that really had to get the shit out in the mud and didn't like fuck up everything just to get themselves up, I would probably say Mexicans too, low key, on some real shit.
Can I tell you who makes the most in America? I don't know if it's first or second, but Chinese Americans and Indian Americans, they make more than white, black, Mexican. Why do you think
damn gas stations? Yep. I forgot about the Indians. Them motherfuckers, they be on their shit,
Americans
bro.
make some of the most in the country?
They come from nothing but dirt and mud. What you think? I said they
Isn't it because the oil?
Are you?
Look, gas stations, yeah.
The family. That shit ain't no just handed down to no weirdo. That shit going right to their cousins, their nephews, their nieces, their homies. Well,
All right, let me ask you this. There's been a lot of wild stuff happening in Los Angeles recently. The riots, ICE, all that. What's your take on it?
Shit, fuck ICE. They better leave the Mexicans alone. We fuck with our Mexicans, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll be right back. Step over here real fast. That damn lawnmower, bro. That shit is trash.
Right there.
So do you disagree with ICE routing
Yeah,
up?
hell yeah, we disagree with that shit. We fuck with our Mexicans, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
So what has it been like in LA the last few months? The riots, the protests, ICE?
This shit made me smile, bro, because that shit just a family, bro.
Okay.
Them niggas all came up in tough environments and came together. That's a family, bro. You gotta look at shit differently, fam. I don't know. I ain't never been in nothing like that. Well, I mean, not saying a family. I ain't never been in no type of gang, but from the outside, I look at that shit, I see a family, bro. You're not supposed to be scared of them.
How long ago did you get out?
And if you are scared of them,
Well, 2 days ago.
you probably should be.
What was jail like?
Shit, it's regular, you know. If you go in there, you know, if it's for your first time, you gonna feel funny. But for me, it was like normal.
You been there before?
Yeah.
Roughly, if you had to guess, how many times?
2 times.
Okay. So, I see you with a black click Mexican guy. Who do you hang out with in jail?
Shit, blacks. Shit, that's what.
That nigga said the blacks.
And is that because you grew up here?
Shit, yeah.
Okay. What percent of young men that grew up in this area become East Coast Crips?
Shit, everybody, shit. It's a lot of us like grew up over here on hood. That's everybody. Like we all cousins and we all family.
But like, are there people that grow up here that don't choose East Coast Crips?
You know what I mean? I know people who live in different, like, you know, hoods, but we grew up with them. Like me, that's the type of nigga I am. If I grew up with a nigga, I'm not gonna, like, you know, do nothing to him. Like, I'm gonna let him know, like, hey, what's up? Like, you know, like, you slipping, but like, if I know him and I grew up with him, it ain't no smoke. Why would it be smoke if I know you?
One thing I want to clarify that I'm just learning more of is initially I thought if someone's Crip, they're all together. But I've learned there's gangster Crips, there's Hoover Crips, there's East Coast Crips, there's Rolling Crips. What does the breakdown of politics look like?
You just don't get along with some of them. It didn't start off as beef. It wasn't, the gangs didn't start off to be as a gang for real. It was like Crip is community revolution and progress. It really wasn't no gang. It was really just supposed to be people that was protecting the community type shit.
Some of you may be shocked to hear that Crips set to beef with each other. After all, aren't they on the same team? And as one of the top unofficial street anthropologists in the country, here's my hypothesis of 3 key reasons why this is happening. First, back in the day, many gangs had a much stronger centralized leadership and therefore more controls over the actions of their members. However, many leaders of top gangs around the country were either murdered, like Crip leader Raymond Washington, or given life in prison, like gangster disciple Kingpin Larry Hoover. Taking out leaders led to a power vacuum that has led to infighting and chaos. Next, fatherlessness. Some estimates place the number of black kids growing up without a dad in America at 65 to 75%. This is a catastrophic statistic that cannot be overlooked. Finally, we are in the era where rap is dominated by murder music. Some go as far to say that it is a CIA psyop coordinated by the record executives.
People who own the labels own the prisons. The records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry. You know, not saying that the CIA is sitting there writing rhymes, but they may have a deal with the labels.
So while that remains to be seen, we have certainly experienced a cultural shift in what rap music is and speaks on. I was on the jail phone with my friend Super Throw Dave recently, and I think he said it best. He said, back in my day, kids idolized hustlers like Young Jeezy and wanted to make money. Now kids idolize rappers like King Von and want to catch a body. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts in the comments supporting or critiquing my theory. Tell me what you think. What is happening now in today's era where Crips are fighting other Crips?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm gonna be very blunt with you, man. You know, there's not a lot I can do about this. There's not a lot I can do about it. And I don't know who can. They can. Those kids that you brought today, I listened to, and you and I talked about it. Education seems to be something that they don't want. They don't want to read. They want to look at YouTube, Twitter, and that's how they're getting educated. Inglewood Crip kills East Side Crip, then they're beefing, but they're all Crips. I don't understand it. I don't. I really don't. I can't speak on it.
At least he's not trying to make nothing up. He really saying he don't know, bro. He probably don't like that shit.
So tell me a little bit of history out here. Like, how have you grown up here all your life?
Nah, I ain't grown up here all my life. But when my brother died, that's when I got put on. I'm gonna do this shit for cuz. We gonna turn it up for cuz. I'm gonna really,
So that was a big changing factor in your life.
I wouldn't even say that because I done been through shit before that on game.
What I've noticed is people that see stuff from a really young age, they see violence, they see really traumatic experiences, it desensitizes them. It kind of makes them a little colder to the world.
At this point, hold on. But at this point, the whole world is desensitized. Everybody desensitized now.
You say you're optimistic about the future of the world?
I just live day by day.
Yeah. So how far do you map out something? Like, do you think about what you're doing next month at all?
Yeah, like probably like if I got something to do next month, but like I got like, you know, every day wake up, get your money, cause everything else with this gangbanging shit gonna come. Your time gonna come to really But what I say to everybody is get your money before anything. Because when you down in that cell, boy, ain't nobody gonna have you but your mama.
Have you done any serious time?
As a juvenile.
How is juvenile jail different than adult? Like, is there different stuff? Like, you do school? Are you doing courses?
It's like juvenile. Oh, I was turning that up. They're homies.
Do you feel like the young guys now are way crazier than back in the day?
From what I heard, for surely.
Why is this happening? What's happening to our young guys that's making them so crazy?
Out here walking around with buddies, nigga. Ain't no.
Because they see the older niggas do it. And the niggas before that seen their dads do it. It's monkey see, monkey do. Not to be funny.
Imagine being able to build.
Not calling these niggas monkeys, but when you see something for so long, you feel like that shit okay. That's why.
Change a little bit.
What's going on right now that they're so reckless for?
There's a lot of YNs don't got shit to live for, nigga. This shit for death. Nigga on hood, niggas live for this. Niggas live for this life. This gangbanging shit.
OGs from your era would they be baffled to see?
Yes, they'd be baffled on the fact that they're killing each other. They're doing drive-bys. The OGs from my day, it was like back in the 50s. They said, okay, we're gonna squabble, we're gonna rumble, and we're gonna beat the crap out of each other and go home. Back in the 60s, in the late 50s, when I am cognitive of what was going on, they fought, but there was no killing.
We have an exclusive freestyle, baby. Tim Westwood TV.
All right, I go by P1 from the pack on the dead on. Check it out. We gonna make it quick. Hey, mama, I'm sorry I ain't grow up to be a doctor, but they killed Bugsy. That shit ain't shit right on my conscience. This lifestyle ugly, I embrace it. East side Spanish, let a fuck nigga touch me. I do him dirty like some laundry. Free C4, the free Lebowski to my partner. Long live blue, no country's thirsty for the fauna. I blame the government for the shit they wasn't surprised, so it's we thug and strip your homie for all his diamonds. No reminder needed, niggas know me when I step in. Peasky came popping hot shit just like the Reverend. Nigga heard I fucked his main bitch and now he stressed. Just keep all the aggression to yourself and we get X grands on hood.
Hey, nah, he hard. That shit hard, bro. It's hard to freestyle. I probably can't. I've been rapping for a year. I still can't freestyle for real.
Hey, yo, kids, nigga.
Why is he miming shooting a gun at someone? That seems like a bad idea. Hold on, I gotta ask you a question. Did you just mime popping him? Why would you do such a thing? Is that not risky behavior?
Nah, this one of them blocks.
No, please. What if he did a drive-by and I was here and you were here and we both got hit?
You safe. Just know, you and me, you safe.
But we were safe until you went boop, 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 boop.
We safe at all times.
That nigga cocky, bro. He gotta be real. Everything going up, bro. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's $2-3 back in the day, bro. Where did you get $6 from, bro? Niggas never in need like that. This is crazy, bro.
Why do you think that helicopter is still circling?
Y'all see?
That's a lot of resources.
Y'all see he still bodied though. He know they ripping him off. He still bodied, bro. So
to keep that bird in the sky is a lot of taxpayer money.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Hell yeah.
Would you ever do this in a police copter?
LAPDK.
Can I say something that you might find wild at first?
These niggas are throwing.
I bet if you sat down, let's just say in another state, you and a cop sat at a bar and shared a beer, I bet you guys would probably, you could have a good time.
Never have been.
Not with one of them in the entire world.
Never. Maybe a female cop though, for sure. Fuck the shit out of a female cop.
Come on, son.
They have undercovers around here?
Man, that's how this shit get, man. I need that low ski, you hear me? I need to get low. I live my brother though, like I said.
So what? Walk me through what this means.
It's Marlon YC. That's my brother that passed away. Comes from right here.
Marlon YC.
Hey, niggas know what this shit mean. Like, for the people that's watching it, they should know. But for the people that want to know, that speaks for itself.
JetBeezy maintains that PTV is a self-explanatory acronym, but to this day, I'm still unaware of what this means. PTV. So if there are any linguistic experts watching this, please let us know in the comments what it means.
HKBK.
That's not something I should
pop that vice?
Say it.
No.
Vice Lord? I don't know. I don't know what that could mean.
HHHB. Hello and hello. That's how I go. folks, word of the wise, here's some free game if you're going to a hood and talking to a gang member. Be very aware of using K in the wrong circumstance. K means killer, and you might see it in things like EBK, everybody killer, or as you see it on this wall here, BK or HK, which I'm guessing is presumably blood killer or Hoover kill. It is not a friendly thing and can get you in danger. I almost learned the hard way when I was with the Hoover Crips and I made a bad KKK joke that I thought they would find funny. Have you ever tried joining the KKK?
Hell no.
What about...
Hey.
Whoa. Did I say something that was wrong?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Say that.
I said KKK.
Don't say no.
I said K.
No, you didn't.
So be very careful
That's
on
not
how you
groovy.
use K in your speech. when
He
you are
said,
in a-
what did he say?
Let me ask you a serious
That nigga
question,
said some
okay?
dog. What did he
If
say?
some of these
bro?
guys came and said, look, we're done with this fighting. We actually think we could be buddies. No, we can make a gigantic group that takes over.
Hell no. No.
He back doing. Not possible. Not having it.
They know evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
But that's a hard attack. I ain't trying to
See,
say
it's
hard.
self-explanatory, really, though. On hood.
That's the end of the video, bro. It is.
We were just chopping it up in the East Coast Crip territory. Any final thoughts, fellas?
Man, forever keep that shit lit. Forever keep that shit lit. Straight PTV shit to the death though.
We're gonna go slide, so I gotta turn the camera off. Ladies and gentlemen, Jet Beezy just dropped a music video today. I linked it in the description. Please go over there, show him some love. As you know, a lot of these guys are relying on rap to make it out, and I think art is a great way to
like me,
express
for real.
yourself. So comment Big Dog's got
I'm not relying on
music
just rap,
video
but
up. I appreciate you guys.
That's
I'll see you next week.
That's gonna help me get out. Man, shout out Tommy G. That's a W video, man. Thank y'all for sitting here watching this shit with me. This is my first reaction video, and I hope this shit do good. I hope this shit looks good too. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.